Hi, this is Greg Hildebrandt. I've been a professional artist for 62 years. I've done a lot of artwork in that time, and I'm still just trying to get it right.
Holy mackerel, look at this. Oop. Come on, stay on the book. He's supposed to jump her up. This is my toilet training book that we were talking about last week. One of those things that, I jumped into, talking about transitions from one genre to the next. Right?
It is.
But anyway, I don't know what the teeth got to do with it. Oh, now it works.
I swear I have no idea he's going to do this crap. None.
Well, Halloween's coming. You got to be goofy. I mean, you got to do crazy shit.
Well, aren't we goofy year round?
That's true. Halloween was always the biggest holiday for me and Tim. We would spend 6 months, 6, 7, 8 months making a costume. I mean, really elaborate costumes. Totally crazy.
My aunt made phenomenal costumes. I was a Jawa one year, and so she hand sewed the cloak and had all the makeup on.
A whole art form, man.
Yes, yeah, she used to make us some really cool stuff. We never went big in my house, but now my dad, of all people, goes crazy for Halloween. Like months of preparation to do his shard and the projections, and he's he lives out in Ohio, in relatively rural but right upper middle class area, and now his house is getting the reputation of
the Halloween house.
The Halloween house. So there you go. So, man, we got people chiming in saying hello already. Thank you very much. Chris Fab, love Greg and team. And he just bought a Gil Elfgren book. Well,
the maestro, in my opinion, and others, I suppose. I think he was the King Kong of pinup painters.
Yes. Yeah.
Really his whole paint, the style of painting, that whole John Singer Sargent look, the hair, the way he painted, fantastic.
Right, people, just talking about your choppers and your teeth.
Well, no, here. My God, my teeth. I love these little. He'll be showing up a lot this Halloween.
He's the best.
Yeah.
I love that guy. Before we get going, just letting everybody know that today is, I think, the last day of the Trans-Siberian Orchestra sale. All right, where all of our books, which past programs and all that stuff, marked down considerably. So if you missed any of those along the years and you want to collect them, we have, I think, every one that Spiderweb Art and Greg has been a part of. The book will be signed by Greg before shipping. We still have some clothing left. All of our clothing is 50% off. Special note, it's not reflected on the website, so that will be processed manually. I know it's a little outdated, but bear with us. So those are processed manually, 50% off. Get your, I think we have a couple sweatshirts, a lot of t-shirts left. Just go to the website and check out. We have some amazing lithographs and prints signed by the entire band, including Paul O'Neill. Those are deeply discounted as well. So it's time to start thinking about Christmas, folks, even though we're joking about Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and Halloween's a tough season for me, man. I'm a sugar junkie. And
I
know. Candy comes
it's
rolling in. It's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. It is. I remember when I used to go out, they used to give you apples and things like that. Nobody puts out food anymore into bags, A lot of candy. But we got smart. Tim and I got real smart. We would leave the neighborhood houses and go up the main drag in our east side of Detroit, Warren Avenue, where all the bars were. So we got smart on that. You go into the bars and you get the guys sitting there at the bars having their drinks, and they give you nickels, dimes, and quarters.
That's awesome.
So we go home with a pile of cash, and we could buy our supply of comic books and candy bars for the,
For a good
mainly we didn't need the candy bars, obviously we had a whole supply of that, but comic books mainly that's what we bought.
There you go. Yeah, a good Halloween haul.
Yep. But anyway, so we're talking about making transitions from one idiom,
Yes.
right?
So to kind of recap a little bit, we started off early in your career with, the children's books that you had illustrated.
Yeah, like these kinds here, coming down to a Disney book.
Yep.
Cinderella. Tim and I did that back in. When the hell did we do this? I don't remember what the copyright date on it was. 1974. And other idioms too, like this. The pop-up action circus book, where you had kind of like limited action of things. It doesn't really read too well. It's just minor stuff, but we had to figure it all out and do the illustrations, and tons of that stuff.
Okay, hand me that book a second. To take a side note here, folks, of how do you illustrate this?
Bunch of separate pieces of it. All these things are done on separate, in this case, illustration board, sheets of illustration board. Design the whole thing together as a drawing or a painting, by itself, and then each section, in this case, there's about 3 sections on each one of these that are,
Very
and it
cool.
isn't exactly, I would say, looking back at it, the greatest stuff that I've ever done, but, you give it what you got at the present moment.
Well, you say it's not your greatest stuff, but I say that it's clearly the stuff that you're most well known for.
Okay. Well, whatever that is.
That and the toilet training book, right?
The toilet training book.
So
Yes.
we had transitioned from children's books into